you know, we're all going to die. So we all have to say, okay, I may be next, you may be next, who knows? But there's not a lot we can do about it. I don't think. If you hear of anything, let me know.
Welcome to Country Musics. At this point, all the compliments and admiration for Willie Nelson seem to have been used up, and it's hard to find words that don't feel like cliches when talking about the amazing length of his career. Willie has not only outlasted all previous records, but also continues to produce new music and perform live at the age of 91. This is truly remarkable because, while a few other artists have reached such an advanced age, none of them are still as active and vibrant as Willie. His career has reached a level that no one has seen before, making him a unique figure in the world of music. There are so many new albums being released during what's supposed to be the twilight of Willie Nelson's career that it's necessary to divide them into two categories. First, there are his tributes and retrospective releases. This includes his 2023 album, Bluegrass, which reimagined many of his greatest songs in an acoustic style, and I Don't Know a Thing About Love, which focused on the songs of his good friend, Harlan Howard. These albums highlight Willie's ability to honor his past while still bringing a fresh take to his music. Then, you have his original albums that aim to add to the greater Willie Nelson canon. A perfect example is 2022's stunning and Grammy Award-winning A Beautiful Time. Willie wasn't just relying on sentimentality for the praise the album received. The song selection, the arrangements, and the aged but still powerful nuances of Willie's voice created a mesmerizing experience. This album showcases Willie's continued relevance and his ability to captivate audiences with new and compelling music. His new album, The Border, also fits into that latter category of contributing to Willie's original works. It features 4 new songs co-written by Willie and producer Buddy Cannon. Additionally, the album includes songs written by Rodney Crowell and contributions from talented songwriters like Erin Enderlin, Shawn Camp, and Larry Cordle, who now have the honor of saying they wrote a song for Willie. This album continues to showcase Willie's collaborative spirit and his ability to bring fresh original music to his fans. Willie Nelson continues to enchant with the assuredness of his delivery and the unique character of his aged voice. Naturally, he doesn't sound like the Willie of the 70s, and that's perfectly fine. Leveraging almost a century of shared history with his audience, his music now resonates with a legendary quality. Listening to Willie today feels like experiencing the wisdom and soul of a musical icon. Willie Nelson and Buddy Cannon are adamant about including the warm, earthy tones of Willie's beloved nylon string guitar, Trigger, in significant parts of both the solos and instrumentals on his albums. They also feature the harmonica skills of Mickey Raphael, the last surviving member of Willie's original family band. This commitment ensures that every sound you hear is undeniably Willie. Despite the polarized times we're in, some might interpret the title of Willie's album as a political statement. However, that's not the case at all. Rodney Crowell's song, The Border, dives into the complexity of immigration, touching on the challenges and dilemmas it brings. Willie's album title isn't about taking sides, but rather about exploring the multifaceted nature of an important issue through music. In the song, told from a first-person perspective, we follow the journey of a Border Patrol agent. It's a vivid narrative that even mentions Jose Campion and Ignacio Ramos, 2 agents involved in a controversial incident where they wounded a drug smuggler attempting to transport a large quantity of marijuana. The agents faced legal consequences, but were later pardoned by President George W. Bush. This song delves into the complexities of life on the border, shedding light on the challenges and moral dilemmas faced by those who work to enforce immigration laws. But beyond the first song, The Border isn't primarily about those heavy matters. Instead, it's a mix of love songs, reflections on songwriting, and quiet nods to the history of country music. Take Once Upon a Yesterday, for instance. It's a tender reflection by Willie on his own life, with mentions of country legends like Kitty Wells, Roy Acuff, and Hank Williams. Then there's Hank's Guitar, a song co-written by Buddy Cannon and Bobby Tomberlin, which lets us see the world through the perspective of Hank Sr.'s iconic six-string. In some of Willie's recent original albums, the lyrics seem to resonate deeply with his age and life experiences. While there are a few moments like this on the new album, such as the track, "I Wrote This Song for You," they're somewhat fleeting. Although 10 songs make for a complete album, you can't help but feel that one or two more tracks could have added a deeper impact, filling in the gaps left by these fleeting moments. There's a sense that this album could have had a stronger theme, perhaps weaving stories from the Texas-Mexico border or delving into Willie's age and mortality in a sentimental manner, like some of his previous albums. While tracks like "Made in Texas" bring a fun vibe, and Willie's rendition of Crowell's "Many a Long and Lonesome Highway" is enjoyable, the album as a whole feels more like a collection of songs rather than a cohesive work. It's missing that thematic thread that would tie everything together and give it a deeper resonance. Before you go, don't forget to leave your comments below. Let us know your favorite Willie Nelson song and hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all our latest reviews and discussions. Thanks for tuning in to our review of Willie Nelson's latest album.